And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas's offense will be first on the attack. And he can get them in the right way and make the right calls. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play?
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on 1st down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's McClung. Left side is Hooks. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 20. Yard line, it brings up 4th down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Beavers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Genty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Uh-oh, look out. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Stepping to the right. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Firing deep. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Beavers!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's McClung. Out wide left, it's Parker. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Looks it in. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Sees some running room. Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Beavers! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people... knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting to quarterbacks.
No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Looking for room. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Sees a crease. Got the first down. Turning on the Jets. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Beavers! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's McClung. Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Trying to get the corner. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen.
He holds it in and nobody's close. Touchdown Razorbacks! A great catch and run for 6.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
And he added the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got a little space. There he goes. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Pack tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. To the air, it's Hood. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted deep in his own end.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on 3rd down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with the pick.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Back to pass on 2nd down. In the backfield, it's Parker. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking. Oh, he can't get it out of there. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. As if it weren't a big enough play just to block the punt. They scooped it up, put it in the house, and man, oh man, did they give their team some energy. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline, Holly.
Hey, guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got...
Snap. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's McClung. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Between the uprights, it's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon.
Number 95, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, here on the Beavers sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other.
There he goes! He's inside the 40, the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Beavers! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
PAT unit on the field. Oh, and he missed it. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's McClung. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. We'll send the tight end in motion. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. As we check in with Holland.
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Making the adjustment. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run for it. It's Parker. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Trojans looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. All the way! Touchdown, Beavers! He scores for the 5th time in this game. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. 1 play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Razorback sideline, one storyline I've got my eyes on to start this ballgame. How is the quarterback moving and throwing? As you remember, really...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Had to get rid of it quickly. And he gets it away.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And the quarterback at the 12.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He's going to get loose. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Oh, he's got some space. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Beavers have pushed it inside the 20. In the red area, it's Graves. Maybe some room here. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Beavers are threatening on 1st and goal. Sets his feet. It's good. Rushes on. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Trying to take it back. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Beavers sideline, guys, in the country, they have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Beavers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just got rid of that one.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Trying to make one miss. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are...
Breaks away on the left. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Beavers! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. Left side is Turner. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff for Parker. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Selling the fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The kick is on its way. Trying to get started. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sees an alley. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Got an alley. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? There's some daylight. Past the 6. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Beavers have this offense rolling. Looking downfield, it's Hood. Right down the middle. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Beavers have taken it inside the 20. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Got a little grass. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Beavers have it with a first and goal. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Took a shot as he threw. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Making his first move. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones
looking for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Here comes the two-point try. Driving forward, it's Graves. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. On the return, it's Griffin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Defense looks like they're coming. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Makes the grab in their space. He's dropped.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Receivers. Not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, The possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long.